Pawn Stars is a show built on the buying and selling of unique items. Over the years, the eccentric cast has drawn fans from all over the world. With hard-nosed dealmakers and quirky characters, the pawn shop crew has amassed some serious wealth. But you might be surprised to learn that the bumbling fan favorite Chumlee is actually the richest of them all. How did he do it? Watch until the end to find out. Chumlee, born Austin Lee Russell on September 8, 1982 in Henderson, Nevada, is more than just a funny face on Pawn Stars. His journey from passionate collector to reality TV star and successful businessman is full of intriguing details. Growing up in Las Vegas, Chumlee likely picked up his passion for collecting and selling from his surroundings. While his father built a career as a DJ, his mother worked in the casino industry, two very different facets of the entertainment-fueled city. Chumlee honed his bartering skills from a young age, paving the way for his eventual career. Chumlee's journey in the pawn industry started long before the cameras arrived. His childhood friendship with Corey "Big Hoss" Harrison, son of gold and silver pawn shop owner Rick Harrison, was the catalyst for his eventual career. The iconic Las Vegas pawn shop, founded in 1989 by Rick and his father, Richard "Old Man" Harrison, became a familiar playground for both boys. As teenagers, Chumlee and Corey worked at the shop long before reality TV came knocking. For 5 years, Chumlee honed his skills behind the counter, learning the ropes of the pawn business. While initially focused on less glamorous tasks, his natural ability to connect with customers didn't go unnoticed. It wasn't long before he graduated from behind-the-scenes work to making deals face-to-face with those stepping into the shop. When the idea for a reality TV show centered around the pawn shop surfaced, Chumlee's place in it wasn't guaranteed. He wasn't even sure he'd make the final cut, as there were at least 10 other employees vying for the spotlight. But Chumlee had a plan. He decided to lean into his lifelong friendship with Corey. Their natural camaraderie and playful banter were his secret weapons. Determined to be himself and avoid camera jitters, Chumlee's strategy paid off. The producers saw something special in his dynamic with the Harrison family. The show became a runaway success, making Chumlee and the rest of the crew reality TV superstars and raking in millions of dollars. Chumlee's gamble to simply be himself in front of the cameras had created a path he couldn't have imagined as a teenager, working amidst the dusty relics and quirky clientele of the gold and silver pawn shop. In 2009, Pawn Stars premiered on History Channel, forever changing Chumlee's life. The show introduced Chumlee, whose nickname originated from a childhood friend's dad, who saw a resemblance to the walrus character in Tennessee Tuxedo, to a wider audience. While his easygoing personality was a hit with viewers, Chumlee often found himself the target of playful jabs from his co-stars. They poked fun at his perceived lack of knowledge, sometimes labeling him the village idiot. However, Chumlee wasn't fazed. He knew he was underestimated. The Pinball Wizards episode became his chance to shine. Here, he showcased his surprising expertise in pinball machines, much to Corey's amusement. This wasn't a one-off display of knowledge. Chumlee later tackled a gas-powered toy car repair in Never Surrender, and even identified a counterfeit pair of Air Jordan 5 sneakers in Honest Abe, proving his skills went beyond pinball. Pawn Stars not only brought Chumlee fame, but it also opened doors for his entrepreneurial spirit. He started his own company, designing and selling novelty items like t-shirts. He even arranged personal appearances to connect with fans. Recognizing the growing demand, Rick Harrison, the shop owner, bought half of Chumlee's company in 2010 for $155,000. This strategic move allowed the pawn shop to efficiently handle the surge in orders for Chumlee's merchandise. From behind-the-scenes pawn shop worker to reality TV star and business owner, Chumlee's journey on Pawn Stars had just begun. He embraced his on-screen persona, capitalizing on his popularity with a line of merchandise and even his own candy store, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard, further solidifying his entrepreneurial success. In 2011, his contributions to Pawn Stars earned him a BMI TV Music Award, marking an early achievement in his career. He even received the honor of a Daytime Emmy Award nomination, further cementing his status within television. While success flooded Chumlee's life, a profound personal loss was also quietly shaping him. Just 2 weeks before Pawn Stars premiered in 2009, his father passed away after battling pancreatic cancer. Amongst his possessions, Chumlee treasured a few handmade items crafted by his father, a skilled woodsman. These cherished heirlooms held a value far beyond any monetary figure and were constant reminders of his father, making them the one thing he would never consider pawning off. Motivated by his father's passing and inspired by Corey's dramatic weight loss, Chumlee embarked on a health journey of his own. He shed over 100 pounds through exercise and a stringent diet, cutting out processed foods and replacing them with healthier options. Everything in moderation became his new mantra. However, maintaining drastic lifestyle changes isn't always easy. By 2016, Chumlee had regained 50 pounds of the weight he'd lost. This fluctuating pattern of loss and gain continued, with his weight peaking at 350 pounds in early 2019. Chumlee's struggles with weight echoed a very real battle that many face. Determined to make a lasting change, Chumlee finally opted for gastric sleeve surgery in October 2021. The procedure, designed to significantly shrink the stomach, helps with rapid weight loss by dramatically reducing hunger and appetite. Through hard work and this medical intervention, Chumlee finally stabilized his weight around 190 pounds. Chumlee's star wasn't confined to the walls of the gold and silver pawn shop. Building on his Pawn Stars fame, he ventured into other areas of entertainment. He appeared as himself in shows like iCarly, tried his hand at baking and baking with Chumlee, and showcased his love for cars and counting cars. He even landed a small role in the 2017 film The Polka King, sharing the screen with the talented Jack Black. This diverse range of projects solidified his position as a recognizable figure in the entertainment industry. But Chumlee wasn't one to rest on his laurels. Recognizing the potential for growth, he wisely explored other avenues within the entertainment world. He embraced his love for music by attending DJ school, honing his skills behind the turntables. His first public appearance as a DJ garnered attention, making headlines for a writer supposedly requesting Girl Scout cookies and hot chicks. Always the opportunist, Chumlee even expressed interest in becoming a talent scout for aspiring Las Vegas musicians, showcasing his desire to expand his influence in the music industry. It was time to discover what else Chumlee was capable of, beyond the success of Pawn Stars. Fame often casts a harsh spotlight, and Chumlee's path was no exception. In March 2016, his world came crashing down. A sexual assault allegation against him triggered a police raid on his Las Vegas home. Authorities uncovered a troubling scene: methamphetamine, marijuana, and an arsenal of weapons, including a dozen firearms. Arrested and facing a staggering 19 drug charges and 1 weapons charge, Chumlee's reputation took a severe hit. The media frenzy was intense. News of the raid, the disturbing discoveries within Chumlee's home, and the unsettling sexual assault investigation painted a very different picture from the lovable Pawn Stars character. This included revelations about a chum-chum room with a stripper pole, hinting at potentially darker aspects of his lifestyle. The police report's suggestion of drug dealing due to the quantities of substances found added further fuel to the fire. After posting $62,000 bail, Chumlee faced his day in court in May of 2016. Striking a plea deal, he pled guilty to the felony weapons charge. In return, With the promise of completing 3 years of probation, the remaining charges would be reduced to misdemeanors. While sexual assault charges were never formally filed, Chumlee's public image was severely damaged. The fallout was significant. Pawn Stars, a show built on family-friendly entertainment, found itself associated with this much darker scandal. Chumlee's once light-hearted presence on the show was now overshadowed by controversy. Yet, even amidst the turmoil, Chumlee showed signs of resilience. By navigating the legal system and accepting the plea deal, he took steps to minimize the long-term consequences of his actions. While this period undoubtedly left a scar, it wasn't the end of his journey. However, Chumlee's legacy isn't solely about fame. He has a generous heart and actively supports charitable causes. In 2014, he played a significant role in raising funds and awareness for autism research at the annual Anti-Up for Autism event. Chumlee's entrepreneurial ambitions didn't stop at t-shirt sales and personal appearances. In a move that surprised many, he ventured into the world of sweets. In May 2017, Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard opened its doors directly across from the iconic gold and silver pawn shop. Co-owned and operated with his brother Sage, it offered a sugar rush for fans and tourists alike. This strategic location meant fans visiting the pawn shop, hoping to catch a glimpse of their favorite Pawn Stars character, could simply hop across the street for a giant bag of gummy worms. And if they were lucky, they just might find Chumlee himself ringing up their purchases. But the journey to candy-coated success wasn't without its hiccups. When Chumlee set out to launch his online store and marketing campaign, he hit a surprising roadblock. The ideal domain names chumleescandy.com and Chumleescandy on the Boulevard. .com were already taken. A cyber squatter named Patrick Keys had snapped up the domains, hoping to score big when Chumlee inevitably came calling. Rather than pay the likely exorbitant price to reclaim his desired domain names, Chumlee had to get creative. He could either come up with a new, equally catchy name, Pez Stars Anyone? Probably not. Or take further action. It seems the candy entrepreneur in Chumlee wouldn't back down without a fight. Chumlee's diverse interests extend far beyond the pawn shop counter. He's a passionate collector of trading cards with a particular love for Pokémon, sports cards, and even more niche options like cryptic and UFC cards. This hobby fuels a separate Instagram account, where he documents his collection and shares the thrill of opening new packs in search of rare finds. Chumlee proudly boasts of owning an impressive $600 Charizard rainbow card, a testament to his dedication and knowledge within the world of card collecting. His passion for gaming also translates to the virtual world. Chumlee admits to having a pretty high level in the popular mobile game Pokémon Go, showcasing his playful side outside the realm of reality TV. Drawing inspiration from his childhood in the 80s and 90s, Chumlee decided to channel his love for retro gaming into an exciting independent project. He spearheaded the creation of Chumlee's adventure The Quest for Pinky, an all-new cartridge-based game designed exclusively for the iconic Nintendo Entertainment System. Inspired by the classic Kung Fu game, Chumlee aimed to bring a touch of nostalgia and Pawn Stars flavor to the project. To fund its development and production, he launched a successful Kickstarter campaign, further demonstrating his entrepreneurial spirit. The game features a pixelated version of his beloved dog, Mr. Piffles, aka Pinky, as the star. Chumlee's talents don't end there. He's also a budding photographer, showcasing a different facet of his creativity. His photography website, hosted on the gold and silver pawn shop platform, features several of his original works available as prints. His portfolio includes stunning shots like Desert Wasteland, showcasing the haunting beauty of abandoned structures, and All the Lights, highlighting the vibrant energy of the Las Vegas skyline at night. The popularity of his work is with some pieces selling out completely. Around this time, Chumlee's life was brimming with more than just business challenges. He met Olivia Rademan in 2013, a student from the University of Nevada who was perfecting her skills in photography. The two didn't start dating immediately. They cultivated a friendship that blossomed into a romantic relationship by 2016. Their connection deepened, leading to a proposal in Honolulu, Hawaii in 2018. Chumlee, ever the romantic, presented Olivia with a 1.5-carat diamond ring during the engagement. Their love seemed fortified by shared dreams and ambitions. Olivia, at their pre-wedding party, expressed her desire to become a businesswoman, eyeing a future where she might own an eyelash studio, or even a chain of them. Chumlee, supportive as ever, mentioned possibly combining their ventures side by side with his candy business. The couple married in a private ceremony in 2019 at the Royal Hawaii in Waikiki, the same place they got engaged. It appeared that Chumlee's life was aligning perfectly, a burgeoning business and a new wife with shared entrepreneurial spirits. However, the fairy tale started showing cracks. By 2020, changes were evident. The couple stopped posting romantic snapshots on social media, a stark departure from their frequent affectionate posts in earlier years. Although they didn't unfollow each other, they deleted their photos together, signaling possible troubles. Chumlee himself had his personal battles. Known for his struggles with weight, he had once lost a significant amount, only to gain it back after marrying Olivia. His health saw dramatic highs and lows, culminating in a hospital visit in 2020 for a breathing-related issue. Moreover, his past legal troubles, including arrests for drug and firearm possession, shadowed his efforts to maintain stability. By 2023, while they still followed each other on social platforms, Olivia and Chumlee showed no signs of a romantic reconciliation. Olivia had even been spotted posting images with other notable figures, hinting at new beginnings. Despite this, the deep respect and care they once shared seemed to linger, as evidenced by occasional likes on each other's posts. Chumlee's success story isn't just about pawn shops and candy. In 2019, he proved his real estate savvy by selling his extravagant Las Vegas home for a cool $1.375 million. This impressive sale came 7 years after he purchased the property for $1.1 million, showcasing his knack for profitable investments. The sprawling 2-acre estate boasted a 200-square-foot house, a guest house, and a massive backyard perfect for entertaining, complete with a rock-lined pool. When he's not making real estate deals or indulging in the candy on the boulevard, Chumlee likes to unleash his need for speed. A self-proclaimed car enthusiast, he boasts an impressive collection that speaks volumes about his success. This includes a luxurious Maserati, a symbol of both style and performance, and a regal Rolls-Royce Phantom, the definition of automotive opulence. Chumlee's success is reflected in his impressive net worth of around $5 million. His starring role in Pawn Stars undoubtedly paved the way for his financial growth, making him one of the show's wealthiest cast members. But his diverse business ventures played a significant part as well. From his clothing and accessories line, catering to his dedicated fan base, to his popular candy store strategically located on the Las Vegas Strip, Chumlee has a knack for turning his passions into profit centers. While his net worth may not rival that of seasoned investors or tech titans, his accomplishments are still remarkable. Chumlee's journey is a testament to the power of hard work and the unwavering pursuit of one's dreams. Unlike many celebrities, his wealth wasn't inherited. He rose from humble beginnings as a pawn shop worker to a multifaceted media personality and successful entrepreneur. His success is self-made, proving that with ambition and determination, anyone can achieve their financial goals, even while embracing a little fun and whimsy along the way.